What's up, everybody? What's up, Max? What's going on? Yo, shout out to everybody. What's going on? What's up, Jackie? What's up? My name is Jay Tarantino, man. I'm your resident shredder. We are dual streaming over here. What's up? We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're not on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We are on Twitch. That's it. What's up? My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius, and I'm playing all the sickest guitar solos. If you like shred guitar, if you like metal, stick around. If you want to hear original music, please stick around, because I only play original music here. I only play my music, my band's music, songs that I wrote. I don't do any covers. I don't take requests. So if you request Master Puppets, this is probably not the place for you, because I'm not going to play it, because I don't play covers here. Let's see. We got a comment. TMM Media says, sounds great, bro. Definitely Trivium style. I am a very big fan of Trivium, so yes. Thank you. That was a song called The Inevitable End. We are instrumental, so in case you're wondering why there's no vocals, it is all instrumental. I like to play guitar solos. I actually don't know how to play Tornado of Souls. Like I said, I don't play any covers here. I just play all of my own original music. But if you like Megadeth, if you like Dream Theater, Symphony X, if you're into like just good musicianship, you need to stick around, because I have all of that, all right? All right, Lori C says, watching from Maine. Shout out to you. All right. Here's a song called March and Defy. Again, I can't speak. My name is Jay Tarantino. My band is called Etherius. I'm going to drop a link in the YouTube chat if you want to check out some more songs, if you want to check out some videos, and if you want to check out my channel, because I do teach. I have a YouTube channel. I have a Patreon. I have all kinds of good stuff. So just click that link tree that I just pinned in the chat. All right, with that being said, here's a song. Yeah, words are very hard. The words are not wording tonight. All right, here's a song called March and Defy. Do I teach HVAC? Hell no. No, sir. right, yo, that was a song called March and Defy. What's up, Stray? Shout out to what's up, Trey? We got Trey in the house. What's up, Trey? All right, Max asks, yo, on average, how many guitar tracks are on each song? Usually, yeah, 2 rhythm and 2 lead. Although on the last album, Veins of Silver and Sorrow has like 10 guitar tracks. Because the intro harmonies is like, there's like the root melody, then there's an octave, then there's like a third harmony, a parallel third harmony. It's like a bunch of shit. So there's a lot of mostly usually 4 guitar tracks, 2 rhythm, 2 lead. But on Veins of Silver and Sorrow, there's like 10 guitar tracks because we went nuts with the harmonies. What's up, Anthony? Shout out to Anthony. Anthony's watching on YouTube. What's up? All right, let's see here. We got Stray, we got Trey, we got Jay, and we got Max. That mostly rhymed. And we got Jackie. That's right, it's an orchestra of guitars. Wait, is your real name Max? Are you serious? Is that true? No, you're kidding. Are you fucking serious? Shit, all right. We know Trey's real name now. Maxime. That makes sense because you were Canadian. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. You know what? I never put 2 and 2 together. Now that I think about it. That's right. Shit. All right. That's cool, man. What's up, Nate Dogg? What's up? Who we got here? All right. Maxime is a Russian name? Are you serious? Really? That's a Russian name? No way. That's a Russian name. I didn't know that. Shit. That's okay. I used to think Tatiana was a Spanish name because when I went to school, like when I was in grammar school, there was like I knew 2 Latina girls that were named. Their names were Tatiana. So I thought Tatiana was like a Latina name, but apparently it's Russian. I didn't know that. Nate Dogg says, "Dude, you had some long hair in those." Oh yeah, dude. I had a lot of hair. Thank you, James. This is a Kiesel Aries. Dated them both at the same time or what? Nah, I'm not gonna tell you how that went. Interesting though. All right. I learned something new today. Tatiana 1 and Tatiana 2. James says, I'm looking at getting an Epiphone LP custom. Dude, I'll be totally honest with you. The Epiphones are really good. They're fucking awesome. I mean, if you don't want to spend, excuse me, I'm dying over here. You don't want to spend $5-6K on a Les Paul custom. The Epiphone is great, man. That's a good choice. All right, here's a song called The Dark Oracle. It's very dark and brutal. Yeah, €700, that's probably, I don't know what the conversion rate is, euro to dollar, but it's probably around $800-900 American dollars, which is still not bad. That's pretty good, yeah. All right. Let me make sure I got all my comments here. Let's see here. All right, man, I got everyone. All right. Here's a song called The Dark Oracle. All right, Trey has an Oh, you have the Epiphone, Zach Wild, Les Paul, and a Graveyard Disciple. What is a Graveyard Disciple? Is that an Epiphone? Or is it the Wild? Those Wild audio guitars are ugly. They're so ugly. The Coffin. Wait, did Zach have a Coffin guitar? I actually didn't know this. I have no idea. I didn't know. He has a Coffin Epiphone? I didn't know that. Oh, it's an Epiphone shaped like a coffin? I had no idea. I didn't know he did that. Interesting. Huh. But let me tell you, but again, the wild audio guitars, they're fucking ugly. They're so ugly. Like, somebody needs to, like, tell him, dude, like, these guitars are ugly. But whatever, who cares? Anyway, here's a song called The Dark Oracle. A coffin-shaped guitar is ugly, too. Like, I can't even imagine. The wannabe SG. Yeah, I know he's got the only one that is, like, semi-decent looking is the one that looks like an Explorer. It's like his own version of an Explorer. Otherwise, the rest, like the V, the SG V, the half SG, half V, that guitar is fucking ugly. So ugly. Like, it's just stupid. But anyway, I digress. All right. Here's a song called The Dark Oracle. Yeah, but at least the Explorer, to me, it looks a little bit better than the other ones. What's up, fish-eyed fool? Welcome. All right. Here we go. All right, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. All of my guitars have heads on them. That's the one thing. I will never play guitar without a head. What's up, King Purple? All right, let's see what we got. Shout out to everybody. Let's see. Jackie says, Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. That is the guitar, yes. Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna gate. Yeah, you need a noise gate, man. Especially with all the gain you use. Listen, I'm gonna hate. I am definitely a hater. I am a headless guitar hater. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. You do have a very nice Strandberg. Can I play God as a Weapon? I don't know how to play it. I don't know that song. I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. What's up? I think I got Nate Dogg. What's up, Nate Dogg? I got you. Let's see what else we got going on over on YouTube. All right. Not too much going on. He said, I thought you said God is a woman. That's Ariana. Oh, is that a song? Dude, I have no idea. All my favorite music came out in the 80s and the 90s. So I am old school to the very bitter end. I'm still listening to Demanufacture, and that record's 30 years old. You had to play it for... Oh, my God, dude. My condolences, man. You had to play that song? Strays living in 1992. See, now, if you were really living in 1992... See, I could see you pulling off the... who's a bass player from White Zombie? Sean Easelt. How do you say her last name? Easelt? Iselt? However, I must be pronouncing it wrong. But anyway... you need that look. You need like the denim skirt with the leggings and the Doc Martens and the flannel shirt. Totally, man. I had a crush on her. I don't know what she looks like now. I had a crush on her back in the day. Totally. She said done. More human than human. I'm not E flat, so. There we go. There it is. All right. Rob Zombie was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Dude, I saw Rob Zombie open for Ozzy. I saw Rob Zombie open for Ozzy, and that was a really awesome show. Ozzy. All right, so story time. This is like ancient. This is like ancient times. This was back in 2001. I saw Ozzy. It was around Christmas time. What's up, Jared? All right, Nate Dogg wants me to play Pyramid. I'll play Pyramid. It was like Christmas 2001. It was Ozzy and Rob Zombie. Ozzy had this intro where he was dressed up like Miss Cleo, and he was talking in a fake Jamaican British accent. It was fucking hilarious. I'm gonna have to find like somebody probably shot one of the shows from that time. So I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and look it up. But the intro, it was like this 2-minute intro of Ozzy dressed up like Miss Cleo, bro. It was so fucking funny. It was, and then he came out on a sled. It was so good. Max says, I can already imagine what, oh man, I'm gonna have to find it. It was so funny. And then he just kicked ass for he played for like an hour and a half. It was fucking awesome. But Rob Zombie was really good. But just Ozzy as Miss Cleo with a fake British Jamaican accent. And this was how I spent. Yeah, this was my Christmas 2001. I was 17 years old. That was my Christmas. It was like a week before Christmas. He played here in New Jersey at the Meadowlands, the former Continental Airlines Arena. Former home of the New Jersey Devils and the New Jersey Nets. I went to Ozfest that year too. It was Sabbath, it was Black Label, it was I think Crazy Town, Papa Roach, I think Slipknot was there, Linkin Park. The second stage was Hatebreed and like Primer. It was like all the new metal bands. Primer 55. I think it was Primer 55. Maybe. Who else? I can't even remember now. But that was Ozfest. That was 2001 Ozfest. Oh yeah, Black Label was there too. They played the main stage. I think they played the main stage. They were like the opening band on the main stage. Tyler says, your dad went to Ozfest 2014. The last Ozfest I went to was, I think, 05, 06. It was the one with Slayer and Judas Priest. Trey was Niner. Yeah, dude, I got a couple of years on you. I saw Sabbath. See, I saw Sabbath in 1999 with Pantera. That's how old I am. Sabbath and Pantera, February 1999. It was Sabbath, Pantera, and I think the Deftones were the opening band, if I remember. He said, you old fuck. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm going to be 42 in 6 months. Tyler says, I'm seeing Black Label Society and Zach Sabbath live because I got to... Dude, well, happy birthday. Yeah, Zach Sabbath is a great show. I've seen Zach Sabbath a few times. Have I seen Deep Purple? I have not. All right. What's up, everybody? My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius, and I talk a lot about metal because I love metal. I'm a metalhead. I've been a metalhead since I was 13. I'm going to be a metalhead till I'm dead. And I play songs from my band. I play in a band called Etherius. So here's a song. Here's a song called Thread of Life. And then I'll play Pyramid for Nate Dogg because he asked for it. All right, here we go. This song is called Thread of Life. All right, yo. That was a song called Thread of Life. All right, let's see. Hidden Leaf Collector says, if you don't mind, what are you using? Hold on. What do you use for the drum set? It's a song. Yeah, it's the backing track for my band's music. That's what you're hearing. Eclipse says, how would you best recommend someone to join or create a new band? What is the way to learn guitar? The way to learn guitar, man, there's a lot of good resources on YouTube. There's websites like Lick Library. Lick Library is a great one. Jam Track Central. I mean, there's a ton of good. There's Guitario, like the Drumeo YouTube channel. They have a spin-off called Guitario. Another really good resource. I mean, there's so many different things. How would I best recommend someone to join or create a new band? I don't know if I can answer this question because I've been out of the game. I guess Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. Back in the day, we used to use Craigslist, and we used to use a website called Harmony Central. They had wanted ads. I would say forums, Facebook Marketplace, any kind of forums. That's the only thing I can think of, to be quite honest with you. Do I use any drum VST plugins? I do use. So these backing tracks are not mine. Like I said, they're the tracks from my band's albums. But when I do my own drum programming, I use Superior Drummer 3. I use Easy Drummer, all the tune track stuff. I do use Easy Bass. Like Sandman says, yeah, I used to find band members on Craigslist. Also, go to local shows and just try to network. Try to meet other musicians. You know, just strike up conversations with people. That's a good way to do it too. Post some flyers on a telephone pole. That's what I used to do. Dude. All right, so we used to go to shows. All right, I've never seen Steve Vai live. Tyler's going to see Rush. I want to see Rush, yes. No, I'm not playing Nirvana. I actually don't play any covers here. I play all of my own music, all of my own original songs. All right, don't listen to Sandman. He plays Primus. Easy Bass. It's okay. I mean, for what I use it for, it's fine. I just to get ideas down. Eurobase 3 is where it's at. Yeah, I have to get Eurobase. He said the misconnections section of Craigslist. You can also find what Max said. You can find those the ladies of the evening there as well. Yeah, misconnections. Yeah. You were the guy with the blue guitar on stage. I was the girl in the skull sweater. That was a haiku. You looked at me for 1 second. All right. Where's Nate Dogg? Nate Dogg asked for this one. Ask and you shall receive. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. No, that's not. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. Oh, I got it. Yeah, Larry C made me a shirt. It's fucking awesome. You looked at me for 1 second. 1 second was all it took. She said it's true, though. What did Trey say? I saw something Trey said earlier about me and Stray being a power couple. All right. Here's a song called Pyramid of Mirrors. This is a track from my band Etherius. If you are on YouTube, there's a link in the chat. There's also some links in the description box. Hit those links. I have a Patreon. If you're a guitar player, you want to learn some sick licks, I have a Patreon. I have some free lessons up there, as well as some paid lessons. You can become a patron over there. and you get some free stuff. Or if you sign up, you get some free lessons, free tabs. I got some Guitar Pro tabs there you can download. And if you're on TikTok, just click the link tree in my profile. I think I got all that covered. He said this song sucks. The bassist wrote it. No, this is actually one of our better songs, I think. In my humble opinion. I think I wrote like one riff in this song. You said it's the least good one? Oh, straight. It's the least goodest one. There we go. English. Nice outro by my boy Sandman, who's in the Twitch chat. That was mostly his song. I think I may have contributed like one riff to that song. That was a Sandman composition all the way. You're welcome, Nate. What's up, Johnny? All right. That was a song called Pyramid of Mirrors. She says, to be fair, I'm on my vibration plate. Uh-oh. No pause, no paywall. Sandy's nuts. Oh, my God. Oh, you guys are too funny. You guys and gals are too funny. All right, Stranger says, man, that Kiesel looks sick. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is very sexy. Johnny says they make vibrator plates. I got to try that. No, I think it's vibration plate. There it is, Kiesel Aries. And my main guitar. I've had this guitar for almost 11 years now, man. Crazy. Tomato, tomato, will it vibrate my giblets? I'm sure it will. There's a Kiesel and no, dude, I have. Does anybody know this guitar? Does anybody? This guitar. Johnny says Angel Vivaldi was playing videos. Hold on. Angel was playing videos of you today. Oh, of us playing? Ivan is J Custom. This guitar is a J Custom. This is the guitar that Angel, speaking of Angel, go watch the video for A Martian Winter. Go watch the video for A Martian Winter. This is the guitar that Angel played in the Martian Winter video. There it is. I need to bring this back to the arsenal. It needs a setup in the worst way. Like the bridge is so high. This guitar is like kind of unplayable right now. But no, Angel didn't used to play it. This has always been my guitar. He just borrowed it for that video. So yes, this is the guitar that Angel used in the Martian Winter video. Well, he did used to play Ibanez, yes. And yeah, I really like this guitar. Actually, Pat Sheridan, I bought this guitar used in 2011. This is a 2006. Pat Sheridan from Fit for an Autopsy had this guitar before me. I found it at Guitar Center. It was like $2,000. I paid $2,000 for it back in 2011. So I love this video. I love this guitar. I miss playing it. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm gonna get it set up this week by my tech, and I'm gonna start playing it because it's a fucking amazing guitar. It plays so well, so beautiful. Anyway. Those J Customs new are like 5,000. The J Customs new, like that guitar brand new, if you were to buy it brand new, 2025, 2026, it's like a 5K guitar. Yeah, dude, they're like 6K, 5K. But I got it used, so it's cool. I don't think I'll ever sell that guitar. It's got some history to it now, so I don't think I could ever sell it. They are the flagship model. This is a fact. All right. All right. Sandman's gone. All right. Stranger says, what would you recommend me as I'm learning some Dream Theater song? Dude, learn Pull Me Under. That's a great song. That's a good song to start with. As I Am is another one. As I Am is, like, riff-wise, it's pretty easy. There's nothing crazy going on really in that song. There's some of the riffs are pretty simple. So I would say, like, Pull Me Under, As I Am. Those are good songs to learn. Rotomania. Yeah, dude. That's a tough one. I always liked that. I always play that. That's when I'm testing out a guitar. When I test out the chunkability of a guitar, I'm always... That's my riff. That's my go-to riff. Yeah, Sandman's everywhere. All right, Joaquin says, hello from Chile. What's up? Thank you for being here. What's up, Jethro? Jethro's been here quite a bit. I appreciate that. All right. Larry C. was Phil's... Oh, that's right. Phil Anselmo's niece. You were her math professor. She says you have an ad-free experience now. You can't just leave. Shit. All right. Here's a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. I keep telling Stray she's got to come to New York so I could take her to Pauly G's, which is not Pauly G's anymore. I guess he changed. It's being renovated. Is that the story? That's the word on the street. I got to take Stray to Pauly G's when she comes out here. El Truck. All right. Here's a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. Okay, it's still Pauly G's. They're making it more of a okay, that's cool. I can get down with that. Yo, he deserves it, man. Pauly G is he's awesome. He's like he's a national treasure. We need to protect him at all costs. So yeah, I gotta take Stray there, and we can get ice cream. We can get pizza and ice cream. We'll drink some. We'll get drunk on limoncello, because the limoncello there is amazing. Oh, he franchised it out last year, and is just running the slice shop now because he's old. Because he's old. Nah, man. Fucking Pauly G, man. We're going to go there. Stray. I'm going to take Stray there when she comes out here. Now, my favorite pizza... All right, don't spam. My favorite pizza to get from Pauly G is always the Ricky Ricotta, the ricotta cheese, the sausage, and the basil. The Hellboy. Nah, man, Ricky Ricotta. That's my go-to. All right. Here's a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. Yeah, and basil. There's basil on it as well. Don't forget. You can get cilantro. You can get cilantro like Swigar Swigilf. Saying ricotta like a white... But listen, dude, I don't care. I said it like a white boy. That's right. Dude, I'm like 5th generation Italian. Like, my grandparents were born here. Some of my great-grandparents were born here. So, you know, it is what it is. What's up, Sandra? Can I play Scar Tissue? I don't know how to play it, man. I'm sorry. Stray says, listen, it's like when you're Mexican and you speak normal English, except for when you say tortilla or tamale. All right, here's a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. Stray says, ain't no one seen a 6-foot Mexican. I've never seen a 6-foot Latina in my entire life. Nope. Stray says, I was born a white Viking woman, but I was probably meant to be Mexican or Italian. Well, you're 6 feet tall, so that's probably not. Sandman. Yeah, me and Sandman are about the same height. Max is Italian and Greek. Yeah, dude. Your mammy's 4'10"? Oh my god. She says, listen, I'll grab all the stuff. Listen, I can get this stuff off the top shelf, all right? Jesus. He said my jeans are very confused. All right, Joaquin says, great shred. Thank you very much. I see we have a request. Spirit Crusher is a great song, but I do not know how to play it. I don't play any covers here. I play all of my own songs. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. This is our album, Hymns of the Crimson Raven. And if you want to check it out, there it is. Check it out. I have links in the chat. I also have some links. I have a link in the chat, and I also have some links in the description box. She says, I was just offering, not implying. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with my tallness. All right. Here's a song called Sedna. Sandman's Napolitano, Sicilian, Puerto Rican, Irish, and German. I am... So I think, I don't know. My mother was, I think my mother's part German because my grandmother's maiden name was Riesinger. So that's about as German as it gets. And so German, and I think her father was Irish. So I'm not fully Italian. Jackie reminding me to brush my teeth. Thank you, Jackie. Have a great night. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Here's a song called Sedna. Bella, what's up? Bella says, Happy New Year, Bella. Thank you. What's up, Nuevo Martino? What's up? When the frontman is the shortest member of the band. Dude, like Rob Flynn from Machine Head is a short guy, too. Like, I met him, and he was shorter than me. So he's like probably like 5'6". Yeah, he's not a big guy either. Sandman, you have to tell them the story about how you found out Kara was Puerto Rican. You got to tell everybody what she said, because that shit is funny as hell. Or what did you asked her what makes her Puerto Rican? You got to tell everybody that story. That's funny. Yeah, Rob Flynn's a short guy. What's up, Clifford? He said Richard Roll. What's up, man? Michael Starr is 5'3". I didn't know that, man. Yeah, he's a small guy. All right. Here's a song called Sedna. There will be new music in Yes, there will be new music. There will be new music in 2026. Yo, the bass player, that's JD. JD's a short guy. JD lives like he lives in my area. JD's awesome. JD used to rehearse at a studio that used to be in this area. Yeah, he lives like 15 minutes from me. I met him a couple times. He's fucking good. Do me and JD go to the super? No, we do not. We do not go to the supermarket. What's wrong with JD? Nothing's wrong with JD. He's fucking good, man. He's a great bass player. All right, Sandman says her profile listed she was Hispanic. And I asked her on the first date what part of her was Hispanic, and she said her ass. Dude, that story is always funny. Am I familiar with the Phrygian dominant scale? Oh, of course, man. That's like all the shit. And that's what I always said about myself. JD went to Berkeley, too. Larry C says, I'm an ass man, too. Yeah, Larry C's wife is Italian. Yeah, JD went to Berkeley. He's a Berkeley guy. Yes, he is. Listen, don't let Stray fool you. Stray's very intelligent. Her and I have conversations about our stock portfolios all the time, all right? So don't let her fool you thinking, "Oh, I'm just a girl, I don't know anything." It's bullshit. Don't believe her. She's lying. Oh, he said I store all my dad jokes in a dada base. That's funny. All right, Ahmad says this melody is insanely good. Thank you very much, Ahmad. I appreciate that. I don't know what you're talking about. SQ. I don't know what any of this shit is. I'm just the AC guy. All right. Here's a song called It has to do with yellow engines as big as my apartment complex. That's okay. All right. Here's a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. That was a song called Arctic. No, that was not Arctic Shadowscape. Arctic Shadowscape is the next song. That was a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. One single hi-hat. Yes. All right. Am I playing this? I am playing a 7-string. Yes. Is a Kiesel Aries. DS says, dang, it seems like my YouTubers I follow are musicians. That's friggin' great. Well, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, this is a Kiesel Aries. This is a 7-string. Trey says, I'm only here to see... Oh, it's Tarquin. What's up? Yo, it's Max and Ethan's dad. What's up? I'm only here to see what the AC guy does in the... I fix boilers. That's what I do in the dead of winter. Can I play the Bohemian Rhapsody guitar solo? That is a great solo, but I do not know how to play it. All right, here's a song called Arctic Shadowscape. How many boilers am I up to? Oh, man, dude. Too many. Boilers and heat pumps. Tarquin says HVAC is what we finance guys call a perfect hedge. The heat pumps are pumping, yes. You are always in them. Listen, I can attest to that, yes. I do make very good money doing what I do. People were like, well, why don't you start your own company? I do not want to start my own company, man. I'm not trying to do HVAC. I'm not trying to start an HVAC company. I have no interest. Because then I can kiss the music. It's just too much fucking work. Max says, Jay is not on the streets wearing lipstick and cutoff shorts selling his... No, I am not. I am not there. What's up, Gino? Thank you. All right, here's a song called Arctic Shadowscape. Yo. That was a song called Arctic Shadowscape. Trading time for money, trading money. Nah, man, trading money for assets that compound over time. Yes. That's right. Like, I invest like all of my income, almost all of it. I keep enough just to pay my bills, and the rest of it gets invested. All right, let's see here. I am playing a 7-string, yes. The band is called Etherius. I'll put that in the chat. And there's a link. Hold on, let me get the link here. I'll post. I did pin it in the chat, but let me post it again. There is the link tree for you if you want to check it out. And it's not to buy. No, it's not to buy more guitars. Stray's got to figure out what to do with her sitting money. Money isn't real. Just remember that, people. Money is fake. It's not real. She said, I got to figure out what to do with my sitting money, and it's not buy more guitars. Buy guitars that appreciate in value, and then you could sell them at a later time. You could do something like that. All right, here's a song called Something. Excuse me. It's called The Omnipotent. Get a 58 Les Paul. Yeah, I'd have to take out a mortgage to get a 59 Les Paul. Anybody got $500K they can loan me to buy a 58 Les Paul? Anybody? All right. Here's a song called The Omnipotent. You could grab a 59 Les Paul with the sitting money. You got $500K just laying around? Okay. Joke, damn it. Don't get my hopes up. He said that's the Saint Anger part of the song. He fucking left the fucking band. Fuck. He fucking left the fucking band. You'll pay me in chocolate? I mean, okay. He fucking left the fucking band. Fuck. Hello? He fucking left the fucking band. Have I played any gigs in the past? Yes, I am actually playing a gig in Delaware. January 28th, I'm playing a gig in Delaware with my boy Zeke Sky. We're playing in, the fuck town is it? Delaware. Oh, what? Shit, what's the town in Delaware? Shit, I can't remember. It's in Delaware. It's not too far from Philly. That's what I can tell you right now. Milford. Is it Milford? I think it's Milford. Hold on. I don't remember. It's somewhere in Delaware. It's not too far from Philly. What kind of gig? No, it's my boy Zeke Sky. It's all original music. It's in, is it Milford? I think it's Milford. I don't fucking remember. Can I play Welcome to the Jungle? No. I fucking hate that song. Alright, here's a song called Ad Livun. Slapjaw will be playing in Jersey. Who is Slapjaw? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. Tarquin says, getting people to hear original music nowadays is like pulling teeth. Jesus Christ, man. You're preaching to the choir here, dude. What do you think? What do you think I do every night that I'm on TikTok and Twitch, man? YouTube, man. I'm fucking yelling at people that I'm not covering any Metallica or fucking Thunderstruck. God, I don't need to. No. This is why I get frustrated. And people are like, "Don't get frustrated." I'm like, I am gonna get frustrated. It's part of the fun. It's funny when I go on these rants and I get mad. Somebody requests a song and I'm like, I fucking hate that band. That song sucks. Totally insult them. I don't care. He says, hey, can you play Enter Sandman? No. Fuck that song. What's up, Darkwing? Darkwing, good evening. Thank you for being here. Potato, she said potato canyons. Thank you very much. Bro, y'all gotta look. Y'all gotta see there's an old Dream Theater video from 1995 where they played Damage Incorporated with the lead singer from Napalm Death. It's fucking awesome. Dream Theater with death metal vocals. It's fantastic. Gotta go check that shit out. All right. Thank you. Eric Johnson. I don't know any Eric Johnson, but Eric Johnson is phenomenal. All right. When's the next record? It's going to be this year. All things, as long as, yeah, I hope it's this year. I'm writing songs. When I say writing songs, I have one song done. All right, here's a song called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Am I kidding? Do I look like I'm kidding? Am I kidding? No. No, I'm not kidding. You haven't heard any? Well, listen. I keep it to myself. Do you want to? All right, do you want to hear the new song? Do you guys want to hear a new song? I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show it to you. All right, I'll tell you what. You guys are really pulling my chain here. You're breaking my balls. You're really breaking my balls here. All right, here's a new song. This is a song that I'm working on. Here it is. I don't have a name for it. It's not mastered. So that's a new song. I'm actually very proud of myself because I programmed those drums. I'm very proud of myself. I was able to program those drums. She says, I didn't mean to yank your chain. Yes, you did. Stop it. All right, hold on. I have to... Dennis says, only gays play 7 strings. I guess I'm guilty as charged then. What are you going to do about it? All right, Alima says, love the color of your eyes. Well, thank you. Yeah, I use Superior Drummer. Hold on. So, Larry likes the riff. So let me play some of those riffs for you. So the one riff we have... Hold on. I gotta remember it. Fuck, that's wrong. And then what was it? That's what it was. Okay. No, it's wrong. I think that's how it went. And then we had the... Nah, you know what? Fuck this. Let me get the red guitar that's tuned to B flat. Hold on. Hold on. I'm probably not in tune here. Hold on. Gonna get in tune here. All right, so... Hold on, I forgot how to play it now. Hold on, I need a different pick here. Yeah, hold on, that riff. I forgot how to play it. There we go. Okay, there it is. Hold on, let me see if I can play along to that. Let's try this again, because I love those fucking riffs. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Athena says, hello, first time tuning in from Toledo, Ohio. Welcome. Ghost of Dem says, cool, thank you very much. All right, yo, shout out to everybody. All right, let's see if I can play this song. See if I fuck it up or not. All right. Let's see. Hold on, the track is too loud. I need to turn it down a little bit. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if I can do this. was not the best, but that's a new song that I'm working on. I think it's pretty cool. All right, what's up, Lucas? RC says that guitar is so shiny. It is very shiny. Yes, it is. I have other ideas I'm working on too, you know. Fuck, I fucked it up. So, it's something like that. That's just that's a clean thing I got going on. I know y'all like that melody too. It's a Kiesel. This is also a Kiesel. That's cool. You dig that? Yeah, it's something else I was working on. I had this other thing too. Well, hold on. It's one of those things, it's got to be in tune. I had this other thing. That was this other thing that I had, yeah. Just some stuff I'm working on. I might write a song on stream too. Yeah, totally like some old Iced Earth, yes. I agree. Yeah, dude, like... Hold on, All right, dude, my arm is tired. All right, I was gonna play Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Are people gonna see Rush this year? I would love to go see Rush. I'm actually kind of excited to see this because I never saw them before, so I would totally go see them. All right, let me play. I'm gonna do one more song. Let's see if y'all know this one. I'm a Rush virgin. I'm not a virgin. Brother, don't say that. I am a Rush virgin. I was going to play Hymns of the Crimson Raven, but fuck it. I don't want to play that song. Let's see if you know this one. All right, let's see if you know this. could just raw dog it, you know. All right, yo. We got 2 hours, man. I gave you the long stroke tonight, man. We went 2 hours. 2 hours. All right. We're going to call it a night here. Again, my name is Jay Tarantino. My band is called Etherius. Our latest album is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Here it is right here. If you're on YouTube, there's a chat. There's a link in the chat. There's some links in the description. Check us out on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. If you're on TikTok, click the link tree in my profile, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you very much. Check out my Patreon, too. I got some free lessons up there if you want to learn some sick licks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tarquin, Max, thank you for